Okay, so I'm here to talk about the first round, second round games here in the Super 16, what they call the third round in the WNIT here, the postseason WNIT. The postseason WNIT, the Women's National Invitation Tournament, is 48 teams. It used to be 64 because then there was the third tier tournament, the WBI, Women's Basketball Invitation. Or now it's the WBIT is the Women's Basketball Invitation Tournament. I don't know if it's the Women's National Invitation Tournament. If it's the Women's National Invitational Tournament, I'm not really sure. But it is the WNIT Women's NIT. The WNIT. There's 16 teams got a bye, and 32 had to play in the first round. And they had to play the winner of the team that got the bye. So in the first round, Pacific beat Cal Poly. They took on Minnesota. Pacific was at home against Cal Poly. It was West Coast Cards at Big West. And then they had to play Big Ten Minnesota. Big Ten Minnesota hosted in Minnesota won. Montana, the Big Sky hosted by the Mountain West. They had to take on North Coast State. And North Coast State Summit beat Montana, the Big Sky. Now they're in the Super 16. It's the 29th, Friday 28th at 8 Eastern on Big Ten Network Plus for TV stream. That's the TV feed of the game. You have UTSA beat Northern Cross. It was American against Big Sky. American won, and they had to take on Wyoming on the Northwest. And Wyoming won, the home team. Wyoming won. They hosted. And they're moving on to Super 16. South Dakota hosted UC Summerlee against Big West. So Summerlee won, and now they took on Northern Big Sky. We got the bye, but they didn't host. South Dakota hosted. Wyoming was going to host against South Dakota on the 29th, Friday at 9:30 Eastern. Or 8:30 Eastern, my bad. FIU of Conference USA hosted Sun East, and they took on Troy the Sun, and Troy hosted FIU, and Troy is going to move in the Super 16. NCNT hosted first game of CA against UNCG. UNC Greensboro, that is. They hosted, and they beat them. Hosted Old Dominion. They got the bye of the Sun Belt. And then now in TLCA is taking on Troy and another Sun Belt team. They're hosting them on Friday at 7 Eastern. We have Southern Miss. They won their first game. Sun Belt beat the American UAB, and then they took on Murray State, got the bye of the Missouri Vikings, and now they're taking on another team. Roberts fell to the ground like that. Roberts hosted the game of Summit. Grambling was on the SWAC. Then Louisiana Monroe out of the Sun Belt. They hosted Grambling instead of SWAC. Like Louisiana Monroe got the bye. And Louisiana Monroe is in the Sun Belt. ULM, that is. They call or Louisiana Monroe. Now they're taking on their Sun Belt foe in the team that they played in conference, Southern Miss. And then on the other, so that's a Wednesday. That's 7:30 Eastern. That's 27. And then we have Colgate and New Albany. Colgate hosted New Albany of the Peach in the Americas. New Albany has had some games where they've not scored a lot. And this was another one, or defensive game. And Colgate beat U Albany 64-50. Peach League beat America East. Then they had to take on Big East Province. And who got in because they're under 500. 400, you just need 400 or above record to make it. So these power conferences make with under 500 records. But Colgate ended up winning 54-41. And Colgate is We're going to move on to the third round of Super 16. Vermont is also moving to the Super 16, but they went on to the Super 16 after taking on the winner of Niagara Limon. It was Niagara of the Metropolitan Athletic Conference, the MAAC. They took down Limon of the NEC in a high-scoring game. Then they in a close one against Niagara. Maybe so it's Peachtree against Northeast, and they're hosting Vermont. It's Friday at 6 Eastern. Most of the games are Friday. There's one on Wednesday so far. Then we have one. There's 8 games. We have Buffalo. Who fell the Monmouth Buffalo is of the Mid-American Conference, the MAC, the MAC, and they fell the Monmouth at home of the Coastal Athletic Association. Then Dookie of the A10 took down Monmouth at home, 16-65 in a close one. Now they're playing Thursday at 7 p.m. East. There is the 4 WBIT games on Thursday. Yeah. And most of the women's ATs on Friday, but there are two on Thursday, 5 on Friday, and 1 Wednesday, 27th. There's 2 on 28th, 5 on the 28th, and then there's 4 WBITs on the 28th as well, Thursday. We have Butler. They beat Bowling Green. Butler hosts the first round. The Big East, they host against the Bowling Green, and they beat Bowling Green. Then Butler hosted the second round against Purdue, who got a bye in the Big Ten. And now their Purdue team is at Purdue. Purdue Fort Wayne hosted the first round game against Eastern Kentucky. It was Horizon against East, and Horizon won 83-74. Then Cincinnati, the Big 12, hosted their first game against the second round game. They got the bye against Purdue Fort Wayne of the Horizon. Purdue Fort Wayne blew them out, and then now Purdue Fort Wayne is playing 28 Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern. They're taking on Central Arkansas of the Asen, plus St. Louis of the Asen, or Central Arkansas of the Asen, plus St. Louis of the 10, my bad. And then St. Louis hosts their second round game against Northern, who got the bye of the Missouri Valley Conference. St. Louis won 68-64 at home. And now they're going to Fort Wayne to take St. Louis is taking Purdue Fort Wayne. Then USC Upstate fell of the Big South, fell at Charleston at home of the Coastal Athletic Association. Then Illinois State, who got a bye of the Missouri Vikings, they hosted the second game against Charleston. And now they move on the Super 16. And Southern Indiana hosted round 1. They were of the Ohio Valley Conference with a really good season. Had a lot of really good season. Their second year out ever in Division 1. They won their conference tournament, but were not able to host. They were not able to go to NCAA tournament because they're in the first 4 years you can't go to NCAA tournament as Division 1 school. You know, maybe because of the fact that you have some players that originally come into school and they're in Division 2. You know, maybe I don't know, or just maybe you're not gonna be the best team. I don't know. It's kind of a silly rule, but that's what they do. You guys see when the Flames they fell Southern Union against 64. Then they had to take on Wisconsin of the Big Ten. Wisconsin and Southern actually hosted Wisconsin. But after that Southern Indiana had a fourth quarter disaster. The fourth quarter was not great. And I mean their third, but otherwise if their fourth quarter was a little bit better, they would have won that one. If they had Wisconsin had an epic fourth quarter run to stun them. If they would have just had had like half as many points, they could have tied this thing up, gone to overtime, or even won it. And if they just had like 6 more points, that would have made them 13 points for the quarter, so then would have been under half. Would have been tied at, would have been the win. So it shows you, we have, and then another, Wisconsin is hosting Illinois State in the third round of the women's NIT. So, there's one women's NIT, 27th at Center Street. Some season, somewhat rivals. I don't know if they're rivals and somewhat, but their conference opponents are somewhat. They're playing on Wednesday, Center Street, and ESPN Plus. Minnesota at North State. Since that's a Big Ten game, Big Ten's hosting these postseason tournaments like that. The BBIT, the Women's Basketball Invitation Tournament, and that ESPN Plus has its their game, just like the WNIT, the second tier tournament. The third tier tournament is based off conference. So it's not really the third tier tournament. The CBI, or College Basketball Invitation for groups, has its game. They have the fourth tier tournament, the CIT, probably based off the women's NIT. Or I think they have rates every game actually. Whereas conferences that they rates to, stream certain games or all games. And then this, so it's a Big Ten Plus it will be on. Could be on Big Ten Network. Could be on Big Ten Network. Or FS1, FS2. I don't think it will. It might be, but I don't. It'll probably be just a Big Network. Probably most likely Big Ten Plus posting. Oh my, at South Dakota, since Wyoming is hosting, they'll be on West Network. FFNC, Sports Network. FS1, FS2. I mean, it could be. But we'll see. And then Troy and CT, at least CT posted those his dreams on CBS Sports Network. Or, Pro Hoops. Or it'll be on either Pro Hoops Conference Network for sure. Or Pro Hoops, or the NCT website. Or it'll be on CBS Sports Network. And then, we have Korea at Vermont. ESPN has released both the Patriot for all sports in the American East. They don't have rights to every single sports game, I don't think, for the American East. Softball, baseball, but to West. But I know they do have the rights to these games are certain tallest. Maybe they're in the pro softball squirrels. But Vermont beat Colgate or Vermont's. They don't have rights to American East basketball in there. And women's basketball, so ESPN Plus. Duquesne at Purdue. Since Purdue's hosting, they don't have ESPN does not have the rights to the Big Ten games. But they don't have rights to streaming even before they need rights to streaming for Big Ten games. It's either going to be Big Ten Plus or it's going to be on Peacock. One of the two. Probably Big Ten Plus most likely, but we'll see. Proof for Wayne and see Moose. Proof for Wayne on the Horizon. And since the Horizon is host, ESPN Plus has rates every streaming for the Horizon All Sports. The Horizon has no sponsors. And Illinois State at Wisconsin. Since Wisconsin's hosting it, it'll be either Peacock or the Big Ten Plus. Most likely Big Ten Plus, but you never know. So there's going to be 5 games on Friday the 28th, and then 2 on the 28th, and 1 on the 27th. But there's going to be, and then there's going to be 4 additional WBIT games on the 28th. So there's going to be 6 total on 6 total games on Thursday. There's going to be 1 game on Wednesday and 5. And then with the Sweet 16, there's going to be 9 games on Friday. But on Thursday, if I can, because tomorrow I gotta go by GOB. There's only 1 game anyways. I would do some stuff over part time on my GOP a little bit. But tomorrow, Thursday, if I can do some softball with Brown, I will. Or some softball with Brown. And then some basketball with Brown. I will. I will if I can. I will if I can. Yeah, well, if I can on Thursday here. Here it's the Mississippi State Penn State at 6 Eastern, 7 plus 7 Eastern. St. Joe's is at Villanova. 10 Eastern, Tulsa, Illinois, Tulsa. 9 Eastern. 2 Western. Just really know what brought me. 1 at 6 Eastern, 1 at 7 Eastern, 1 at 7:30 Eastern, 1 at Eastern, 1 at 9 Eastern. There's really 4. I don't have a big time close, so I can't. Sorry. I don't know. Maybe Friday there's only really 3 but or 4, 3 that can shoot. Colgate, Vermont. Proof, seems proof, sure, until Oklahoma. We can say train since if it's come to school. Website, so. And then there's gonna be, since the majority of them, there could be 1 women's NIT. Actually, they do not match up. Ones that all match up against you, even the 127 match up on the 28th. And they originally had 2 for the 30th and 2 on the 31st. But we'll see here. We'll see if they play on the 31st. I know the regional fort in Portland is supposed to play on ABC. So we'll see. And if they do, however, I'll pick them. Well, if they're running for WNIT teams play on NIT quarterfinals. They'll either play on the 30th first. When is the actual schedule for them? It's either it's on the 30th or April 1st. So most likely, I'm guessing they're going to be on the 31st, or they're going to be on April 1st. Most likely. So, but yeah, I'm just going to. Or if all 4 games play on the 31st, or play on the 30th and the 1st, I'll be going with them. And if they play on the 31st, I might still play some of them. We'll see here. I don't know. If they all 4 play at similar times. But I doubt it, though. They might do. It's kind of spread around, though. So I mean, basketball problems probably kind of game 9, honestly. I mean, honestly, so I could have done a little bit on 25th here, or like the 24th or 25th. I could have, but that was my one's turn. NCAA term was run, so